Live from the KWQC Broadcast Center in downtown Davenport with Morgan Otier and Kyle Keel. This is Quad Cities Live.
Today on QCL, is your home ready for cold weather? We're getting expert advice from Peterson Plumbing and Heating on how to stay warm, save money, and avoid winter surprises. Plus, how to get a noticeably whiter smile in only 5 minutes. We'll introduce you to an easy at-home solution called Power Swabs. Plus, our wins of the weekend, including a day at the Orchard with family. Hello and welcome to Quad Cities Live on this Monday, October 6th. Thank you for joining us. I'm Morgan Otier. It is officially the start of spooky season, and if you're looking for fun, free ways to celebrate fall with your family, you don't have to look far. Your local library has you covered. Joining me today from the Rock Island Public Library is Lisa Lockhart. Lisa, welcome back to the show today.
Thanks for having us on.
Thank you so much for being here, and boy, do we have a lot of stuff to talk about as usual.
Oh yeah, fall is a super busy season for us.
Yes, it's a very busy season. Lots of events going on at the library, or at least hosted by the library. Now, a couple of them this week. So tomorrow, Tuesday, is a free astronomy night.
Yeah, that's right. It is Rock Island School Intersession, so it's a great opportunity for families from anywhere really to come out and see stars and planets with the Quad Cities Popular Astronomy Club.
That's really wonderful, yeah.
We're hoping for great weather.
Yeah.
If there are overcast conditions, we'll kind of reschedule till Thursday, but so far it's looking pretty good.
So far, well, that's all we can ask for. So there's the info on the screen. Longview Park, 6 to 8 p.m., all ages. Just a really fun evening, especially while we have this kind of lingering nice weather. Library is also offering something super important coming up, so an informational session, and this is for folks that are looking to sign up for Medicare. Maybe they haven't done it before, maybe they have, but they're just kind of, it's, you know, there's a lot of questions there.
Yeah, Medicare enrollment time is always confusing, and we always hope that people will go to their library for answers. So we're having a Medicare 101 session with a local insurance specialist, and you know, you can kind of learn what the terms are, maybe what's coming for 2026.
Oh yeah.
Have questions about your current plan, or if you're signing up for the first time, as you said. You know, it's just a great way to get all those questions answered in a really impartial, no sales environment.
Absolutely, just somebody that's, you know, there to help guide you through this, because undoubtedly there's going to be a lot of questions, especially for people who are first timers. So there's a fall festival as well coming up for the library. It's a barbecue and book sale.
Yeah, it's a special fundraiser that we're doing this Saturday, and it's in conjunction with the Lorraine Evan Watts Fund for Children's Material, which was formed by her son, Udell Watts III, and he's also our barbecuer.
Oh, great.
So we'll have two parts of that.
Oh, there he is on screen.
There he is,
in the photo, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have the book sale from 10 to 4, and that is free and open to anyone. It will just have a variety of books out there for sale, and as always with our book sales, it's name your own price.
Yeah, oh, good.
So, you know, there's so much going on in downtown Rock Island this weekend with the Back from the Dead Festival, and so we're hoping
also in like Arts Alley area.
Yeah, so we're hoping to take advantage of the farmers market and all that going on. And then the second part of it is the barbecue, tasty barbecue part. So we're all excited about that. And there are advance tickets available for that, and then there is also some limited walk-up meals available.
Okay, so good idea if you really want to take part in the barbecue portion, maybe sign up ahead of time on Eventbrite. We'll make sure we put that information on the web for people. Some other events that are coming up a little bit later this month. This is fun, the Art Supply Swap. I know you spoke about this briefly last time you were on. This is a great opportunity.
Yeah, you know, how many times have we bought a bunch of stuff for it and used it for a while, and I'm like, I'm no longer interested in that for a while. Well, this is a great way to swap that stuff. And we have donation boxes out available at our library locations right now, and these are some of the donations we've already had. You know, some soft pastels, a watercolor set, pipe cleaners.
Oh yeah.
So, you know,
anything.
Anything. If it's, you know, a craft or an art supply item that's still usable for somebody, you can bring it in.
Yeah.
And then the actual swap is October 18th. Now, and if you haven't donated, you can still come. Because it's a great opportunity to pick up things for free that might help you enjoy a new craft.
I love that. So really, really no pressure situation.
Exactly. And we're just kind of like helping match up the people who have stuff with the people who don't have stuff.
Yes. Also no pressure. Yoga for beginners. This is a really great opportunity. It's coming up a little later in the month as well, October 22nd from 6 to 7 p.m. And this is kind of facilitated, from what I understand, by Sanctuary Studios, which is a wonderful organization.
That's right. And so the instructor, Sarah, will be out, and she'll focus on really accessible routines that you can kind of build into your day without, really causing you a lot of stress. It's part of the continuing series of mental health programming we have funded through ARPA, American Rescue Plan Act, dollars designated by the city of Rock Island. And so you can come learn yoga for free.
That's great.
And open to anyone, and it's just a great opportunity. And it's a low intensity, low impact.
Perfect.
So
I'm glad you said that.
Really accessible for anyone.
Yeah.
And then we also have things you can check out, like our breathing trainers and our yoga mats and our yoga kits.
You can do yoga kits, even for kids, I was reading.
Yeah.
That's very nice. The fall lecture series. Okay, so this isn't actually an ongoing event.
It's once a year, and it is always the last 2 weeks of October, the first 2 weeks of November. And every year we partner up with Augustana College, and they bring in 4 professors to develop a individual lecture relating to a common theme.
Okay.
And this year's theme is sort of suitably appropriate for the season.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. This is the end, 4 takes on death.
Yeah.
And so, that always used to be a very taboo subject. Yeah. But they'll be looking at it, from the standpoint of psychology, from the standpoint of art, from the standpoint of poetry, and then finally from anthropology.
Okay.
So how do different cultures mark this event?
Very
and it's just a free lecture, open to anyone.
Yeah, it's like going to college, but you don't have to do the final exam.
That's correct. No tests.
Just learn a little something. And of course, we're going to wrap up with you, Lisa, but you brought all of these wonderful books with you, obviously some in the spooky theme, but also it is Hispanic Heritage Month, and there's plenty to offer both kids and adults when it comes to that. So we appreciate you bringing all of this so that we could look at it. If you want to check out the calendar of library events scheduled for this month and beyond, of course, be sure to visit the website on your screen, rockislandlibrary.org. Also the phone number you can call anytime. Lisa, thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, thanks for having us share our story.
Yes, thank you. Coming up on Quad Cities Live, preparing your home for the colder months ahead. Peterson Plumbing and Heating will join us with some important reminders for fall and winter.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
Cooler weather is on the way, we promise, which means it's time to make sure your home is ready for the chilly months ahead. From heating systems to plumbing and everything in between, a little preparation now can save you a lot of trouble later. Joining us today from Peterson Plumbing and Heating is Carter Hagan. Carter, welcome back. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Lots of questions. We were just talking about this, in the commercial break before we started this segment. I have all kinds of questions, and some of the points that you emailed about had me thinking, oh yeah, like furnace filter, maybe time to change that. So we will get to that in just a minute. But Carter, why is fall really kind of the ideal time to schedule maybe an inspection with Peterson?
Yeah, absolutely. Believe it or not, it's going to get colder out there. I know 80 degrees in October is remarkable and enjoyable, but it is going to get colder out there. And, having a family of my own, kind of the furnace is the last thing I think about. And unfortunately, that's the same for everybody. You should spend time with your family, not worry about your furnace, but you typically worry about it as soon as it stops working. So we offer furnace tune-ups or furnace checks, and that just basically gives you peace of mind. We're coming to take and make sure that your equipment's running as it should, it's as efficient as it can possibly be, and that you won't have, hopefully, a cold night coming up ahead. And unfortunately, that's typically what happens is it's a holiday or a Sunday or unfortunately, that's when it seems to be.
It is always a holiday, isn't it, when that type of thing happens. So tell us a little bit about the inspections themselves. I mean, you don't have to go into specifics, but this can really help prevent breakdowns. Like there are things that, your folks will see and they'll go, maybe this needs a little attention.
Yeah, and as a homeowner, you might notice some things like your blower is making a weird noise. That's not normal, right? But there might be other things that you don't see, and you don't know necessarily is your furnace, the heat exchanger on the inside, is it fully intact? Or if there's a crack in it, could it be releasing carbon monoxide into your home?
Oh boy.
These are all safety features that, furnaces are equipped to shut down if that sort of thing happens. However, all things kind of fail, and you never know when they're going to fail. So our checks basically give you a peace of mind. We're not able to catch everything, but we are able to catch the things that may be failing or are in the process of failing. Some of the electrical components, they just fail. It's like a light switch and you're not able to check it.
You can't really predict it.
But there's other components that, need to be cleaned regularly, need to be maintained. And our job is to make sure that those are cleaned and maintained so that way you have peace of mind and you can worry about everything else other than your furnace.
Well, we love that. And you have a new partnership as well with Lennox. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, we partnered with Lennox this year. They offer great, amazing products, really high efficiency furnace and air conditioners, and it's actually, they originated in Iowa, which is pretty cool. So from a company that's been in Iowa and family owned, it's really cool to partner with another company that was started in Iowa and be able to offer our customers a very good high efficiency solution to their heating and cooling.
Yeah, it's always good to want to stand behind, you know, your partnerships and the companies that you work with. One thing I think is really great is you offer a new filter replacement service. So I was just talking about, oh yeah, those pesky filters. I definitely need to put a new furnace filter in. You can actually help us remember to do that.
Yes, absolutely. So we partnered with a company and we offer a filter fulfillment service. So if you go onto our website, we have a page that's called Shop Filters. It's almost like Amazon, but just for filters. We've got any shape, any size, any style that you could possibly look for, all from the comfort of your own home. So my wife, for example, probably doesn't like going to the big box stores to shop for filters. So she would be a perfect person that would say, hey, I'd rather just have it delivered directly to my door, free shipping, and you don't have to wander the aisles of the big box stores wondering which size you're supposed to get.
We love that. Okay, so while we have a little more time with you, I did want to touch on plumbing and the importance of checking plumbing as well. We spent a lot of time on HVAC, but we got the holidays coming up. We don't want any plumbing emergencies.
Nope, nope. And same with the furnace and air conditioner. You don't typically think about it until you have a problem. So if you notice anything, make sure you get it taken care of before the holidays come around. When you're hosting a big guest, a family of people, and you're cooking the big meal, you want to make sure that your stove, your oven, your plumbing, everything is working as it should. And we offer plumbing, we offer drain cleaning, we offer appliance repair. So if you have any issues, get it taken care of now while you've got the time and while you have the empty house. Or before the big meal.
Before Thanksgiving, before Christmas time, right? Okay, well, if you have any issue that requires immediate attention, a reminder, Peterson Plumbing and Heating offers emergency services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Meantime, to make your appointment, you can give Peterson a call at the number on your screen or visit them on the web at petersonplumbing.com. Carter, as always, great information. Thanks for the visit. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Just ahead on QCL, a quick way to erase stains on your teeth in just 5 minutes. We'll introduce you to a simple solution called Power Swabs after the break.
Quad Cities Live continues.
When it comes to first impressions, your smile can say a lot even before you speak. It's one of the first things people notice, and a bright, confident smile can really make a lasting impact. That's why we're excited to welcome Scott DeFalco to share how Power Swabs can help you boost your smile in just minutes a day. Scott, welcome.
Morgan, great to be with you. Yeah, people these days, they're doing everything they can to look better. They're going to the gym, they're getting a tan, they're doing all kinds of procedures, but it does not matter if your teeth are yellow or stained. In the first few seconds of meeting someone, those are crucial. They really, really are. So whether it's in, say a job interview, personal relationships, or just everyday life, having a bright white smile is essential. That's why we created Power Swabs. It is a revolutionary product that's going to get your teeth on average 2 shades whiter after the very first use, 6 shades over 7 days. Wow is right.
Yeah, the smile really is the first thing a lot of us notice. Of course, it doesn't matter if your teeth are not perfect, but you're saying Power Swabs can get you that bright, white, happier smile, which can really draw attention.
Yeah, I tell people this all the time because I get that question. They'll say, Scott, my teeth are kind of crooked. It doesn't matter if they're white. Some of the prettiest smiles in Hollywood, believe it or not, over the last 25 years, Patricia Arquette comes to mind.
Yeah.
Their teeth are not right. Their teeth are not straight, and their smiles are gorgeous. And they're actually known for their smiles. So it makes such a big difference, Morgan. And I'm glad you brought that up. And the other thing people love about this product is the fact that you're not going to have any sensitivity with it. That's my favorite thing, because the #1 complaint people have about getting their teeth whitened at the dentist or using the strips and the trays is that they hurt too much. So you're not going to have that with this product. And it also works on all dental surfaces. So if you're watching right now and you've invested thousands of dollars into caps, crowns, and veneers, looks amazing when it's done, Morgan. But over time, those artificial surfaces, they stain and your smile goes uneven. In the past, people have been stuck with that uneven smile. Not anymore. Power Swabs will restore them to their original color.
Yeah, and we're seeing some impressive photos on the screen as well as you're telling us all about Power Swabs. Now, you kind of just touched on this, but really a big question for a lot of folks is, does this really work on stains? We've got a lot of coffee drinkers out there, and we're not giving that up. So how does Power Swabs really help with that? I mean, can it really happen that quickly?
Drinking my coffee right now, Morgan. I'm sure your viewers are probably on their second or third cup. I'm on my second. And what you said is so apropos. We're not going to give it up. Because most of the time, yeah, they'll say, don't drink coffee, don't drink soda. And it's just not going to happen. Dr. Martin Gittinger, who created this product, realized that, understood that. And here's another thing people love about it. Maybe the number one thing, we don't have to give up any of our guilty pleasures as long as we are using this product, especially the number one culprit for staining our teeth, coffee. And I'm going to show your viewers real quick how this works. It is a fast two-step process, Morgan. When you get the Power Swabs in the mail, you get a box of 7 stain-out swabs, a box of 7 whitening swabs. It's literally this simple. You pop the stain-out swab open first, rub it on your teeth like I'm doing here for only 2 minutes. Obviously, we have TV time constraints. But over the 2 minutes, we actually remove the stain and we hydrate our enamel. Now, I want to stress that because the strips and the trays, they don't take the stain away. They cover it up and they dry out your enamel. That's why they hurt so much. So the stain-out swab is why we don't have sensitivity. We're keeping the moisture in your enamel. Right, that's the key. So you do that for 2 minutes, then you pop open the whitening swab, another 2 minutes, and we're going to show you some before and afters here and the progression of Power Swabs over 7 days. Because what I just did, like I mentioned at the top, less than 5 minutes, you're going to get on average 2 shades whiter. Take a before and after picture. When you first use it, you'll be amazed. You're only going to repeat that process once a day for 7 days. And again, get up to 6 shades whiter. Best part, yes, it gets better, Morgan, is that results will last up to 6 months. So it'll get you through the holidays.
That's actually incredible. And, you know, you doing that was really helpful to kind of, you know, show people how it's done when they get theirs and when they order them. But also seeing that progression of tooth whitening is truly amazing. I know that I'm not alone either when I say my routine is already busy. So work and kids, right? It will do that. It will make us feel very busy. Sometimes you don't have that half hour like when you do the strips. So we don't want to add another task to our daily schedule. Do we need to use Power Swabs every single day?
Yeah, great question. Sometimes it's an hour with some of those products too, Morgan. Yeah, and we don't have time to do that. What I literally just did, again, we have TV time constraints. We want you to do the full 2 minutes with each swab, but it's less than 5 minutes. I mean, I literally could have done my first treatment right here as we've been doing this segment. So it really fits into your schedule well. You can do it anytime, a day or night, and you're just going to do that for 7 days. That's it, Morgan, and you're going to get up to those 6 shades whiter and up to 6 months with the results.
Wow, amazing. Okay, Scott, we do want to pass along some information for anybody that's watching that's really interested in trying Power Swabs. So we can order by calling an 800 number, 800-734-1014. We've also got the QR code on the screen. And you can just go online as well on your phone, your laptop, your computer. You can go to power-swabs or powerswabs.com, excuse me, and we have that on the bottom of your screen right now. So this is something that a lot of people are going to be wondering about, Scott.
Yeah, and it's our biggest discount ever, Morgan. It's 50% off this product. It's doing. Yeah. Wow is right. You said wow a lot during this segment.
It is amazing.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. I mean, I felt the same way when I first was introduced to the product. I was like, wow, I can't believe it does this, and this. And I've been promoting it nationally for a decade now because it works and people love it. So we're giving you 50% off, free shipping, and a free quick stick. Use this during the day. It's like brushing your teeth without having to. So after that morning coffee or happy hour red wine, you use this. It'll take the stains off before they set in to keep your smile bright and white throughout the day. You gave out the ways to get it. You can go to the website, powerswabs.com, 1-800-734-1014, or just scan that QR code. 3 easy ways to have a brighter, whiter smile, Morgan, and to be able to drink all the coffee you want.
Yes, and the red wine. I'm glad, Scott, that you mentioned that. Hey, we really appreciate you chatting with us today all about Power Swabs.
Great to be with you, and back to my coffee now.
Yes, thank you. Up next on Quad Cities Live, it's our Monday tradition, our wins of the weekend, including a bus trip to Jackson County for a concert in a barn. Well, It is Monday, which means it is time for our wins of the weekend. And Eric, we'll start with you.
I'm pinch hitting because Kyle's out.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's fall, and here we go with apple orchard season and that kind of good thing. So my daughter, Sierra, and I, well, and granddaughter to be, went up to Gaze Mills, Wisconsin, Sunrise Orchards there. We loaded our carts full of apples and ciders and donuts and turnovers and all that good stuff. This is about a 2.5-hour drive. It's up in beautiful Driftless area of southwest Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
And it's absolutely gorgeous. And they've got my favorite apple of all time, which is the Empire apple, if you were wanting to know.
Yeah.
Because as a kid growing up in Michigan, during the fall, the cider mills and orchards were a weekend ritual.
Right.
I mean, we'd load up on the donuts and the cider and the apples and stuff.
You got to,
So this time I got to take my daughter, and we had a great day, and we had a nice little drive through southwest Wisconsin up there. I had lunch in one of the small towns.
I love a reason for a little road trip.
Yeah,
like that.
And that is a good road trip to take because their stuff, their donuts are just, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah,
it's beautiful. You'll have to remind me of the apple that you like when we're done with the show today.
All right.
So mine was actually Friday night. We boarded what some would refer to as a party bus.
Party bus.
And we drove it up to the Maquoketa area, Codfish Hollow. For anybody that's heard of it, it's a big old barn, you know, out in what could be described as the middle of nowhere, but it really isn't for the people that have been there. It's a fabulous place to see live music. I've been there several times in the past. So we saw a band called Low Cut Connie at the Codfish Hollow barn. A big group of friends celebrating my friend Kelly and Michael's 10th wedding anniversary.
All right.
So a big happy anniversary to them, and I just loved being a part of it. It was just so much fun with a big group of friends.
And from what I know about Codfish Hollow, I've yet to go there. It makes nowhere somewhere.
It really does.
Yeah.
It is a must-see, a must-see venue, especially if you love live music. Great. All right, well, that wraps up today's show, so thank you so much for watching Quad Cities Live.